Welcome to the American Rancher. I'm Pam Minnick. This week we're at the famed Four Sixes Ranch in Guthrie, Texas. For 3 generations, the Four Sixes has been producing superior Black Angus cattle and legendary quarter horses. Red Steagall joins us today. He's a longtime friend of owner Ann Marion and of the cowboys who make things happen here. Red, this ranch has such a great history, yet they're always looking to the future.
You're right on both counts, Pam. We'll explore the horse and cattle operations and preview the upcoming sales. For the first time, the Four Sixes Ranch is offering their superb Angus genetics. In a moment, we'll visit with the general manager of the Burnett Ranches, Mr. Joe Leathers, and we'll talk about the Four Sixes Angus cattle.
Stay with us. Our visit to the Sixes begins in just a moment. Welcome back to the American Rancher and our special look at the Four Sixes Ranch, a true working cattle ranch that dates back to 1868. Here's Red Steagall with the story.
The Four Sixes Ranch, with its headquarters in Guthrie, Texas, is as legendary as its founder, Samuel Burke Burnett. Known simply as Burke, Burnett was born in Missouri in 1849 but came to Texas with his family in about 1857. When Burke was 17, his father sent him with a herd of cattle on a trail drive to the markets in Kansas. When he was 19, Burke went up the trail again, this time as the boss. He had gone into the cattle business for himself a little earlier when he bought 100 head of cattle bearing the 4-6 brand. With title to the cattle, he also received ownership of the brand, and that dispels the often repeated story about how Burke, in a poker game, won the Four Sixes Ranch with a hand of 4 sixes. Burke knew the value of a good horse, and down through the years, the Four Sixes has had some good ones. As Burke built his Four Sixes Ranch, he married Ruth Lloyd, daughter of Fort Worth banker M.B. Lloyd, and in honor of his father-in-law, Burke branded all his horses with an L on the left shoulder, and that continues to be the Four Sixes horse brand. Burke and Ruth had 3 children, but only one, Tom, lived to become an adult. Tom worked for his father for a number of years, but in the early 1900s, he went out on his own and established the Triangle Ranches, one at Iowa Park and the other at Paducah, Texas. Tom and his wife Olive had 1 daughter, Ann Valiant Burnett, who in later years became known throughout ranching circles in the Southwest as Miss Ann. Today, the Four Sixes Ranches are owned by Mrs. Ann Marion, the great-granddaughter of Samuel Burke Burnett.
The ranch motto is, horses with a history, brands with a background. When we return, we'll look at the Four Sixes' outstanding quarter horses. Stay with us.